Pastoral is my name. Your worship, there is no law with regards to this. Your worship is my constitutional right, section 38 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, which is a grand norm, and in compliance with the Supreme Court judgments, my lord. I am properly dressed.
Lawyer Ogbachalu Goshen on Thursday appeared at the Okpoko Magistrate Court in the Ogbaru local government area near Onitsha, Anambra State, dressed like a priest. However, the proceedings were disrupted as the magistrate CB Mbegbu objected. Why is he objecting? Well, objected to his dressing, adding that he could not appear in such regalia as a defense counsel, the Punch reports. Goshen, in return, disagreed with the magistrate, citing the recent Supreme Court judgment that gave female students the backing to wear hijab in public schools as a precedent. He also insisted that it was his right, adding that the objection by the magistrate was an infringement on his fundamental rights as enshrined in Section 38 of the 1999 Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Meanwhile, as both parties refused to shift ground, the magistrate rules, thereby forcing the court to dismiss immediately. Speaking to journalists, Goshen stood his ground, noting that the incident had already become a constitutional matter since the Supreme Court's ruling that allows the use of hijab in public schools and facilities. The lawyer said the court needs to answer what its positions would be if it were a female Muslim lawyer who entered the courts in her hijab. He further noted that he is an ordained pastor and should also be allowed to appear that way in court, since the Supreme Court's decision on the hijab matter is that it is allowed. When asked if the Supreme Court ruling is in the best interest of the judiciary, he said that for now, it remains a precedent that must be obeyed unless there is a judicial review. Why is it that all those judges did not even say a word when the Supreme Court ruled over it? Now they are not trying to tell you that it is not possible. I don't think so, because people have said it. What is good for the goose is good for the ganders as well. Now you are trying to do what now? No wonder Bayo Oluwasomi said Nigeria is an Islamic state. It was convenient for them. Nobody said anything. They say, oh yes, the court has ruled in favor of that, so everybody have to apply. Everybody has to comply with it. Now people are now coming with their own this now. You want to hold ground. Okay, now let's see how it goes. Just are the things we are talking about, those little things. If we cannot be taken care of, by the time the bigger ones will start coming in, you will not be able to contain it. If you think you are lawless, if we cannot agree on something, definitely a lot of people will be bringing us their own thing. I think we saw somebody who dressed like a juju person, in the form of a traditional way of all this juju this thing, and you say it is not possible. And how can that not be possible? No, now they are testing the ground as well. What is good for the goose is good for, also good for the ganders. Nice one, sir. Everybody should display his or her faith. Even the lawyers from Celestial Church or Cherubim's Church are free to express themselves in their white garments. Nigeria is a secular state and not for any particular religion. If you don't want it to be a secular state, then if you want it to be mixing it, you can let's divide the country. Let's divide the country. When they say Nigeria is not one, they will tell you, oh, it's some people are just trying to be mischievous. Some people are just trying to cause chaos. They want to be threats to national security. Really? The judiciary under the Aboki aeroplane driver was a total mess. The lawyers are just catching crews and making caricature of the old judgments that has come to stay. Nobody is a custodian of madness in this country. You can't for any reason play with the laid down rules and think you can override everybody. A support for one should be for all. Moreover, the president said, and I quote, Nigeria is not for anybody, it is for everybody. But if it is very demoralizing that the state of lawlessness in Nigeria started from where the rule of law should be upheld as a result of unmerited favor on unmerited chieftains. Then let's continue. That is what the present government calls. They know Nigeria is a secular state. We have judiciary who are biased in interpreting the law, and what we follow in is chaos. I'm afraid somebody can wake up one day and appear in masquerade regalia and call it his fundamental human right that shouldn't be infringed on. This is not a good omen. Nigeria's future is at risk. Something needs to be done immediately. Like I've always said, they will want to do things in an abnormal way. They will speak in an abnormal way. But when you want to retaliate, they now begin to tell you, you don't have to do it. You have to be cautious. You have to be well reserved. You have to be decent. You have to be refined. No, but if they can do anything and they will go away with it. No, it's not going to be possible. No, not be everybody. Not be everybody you can chicken in, or everybody can just chicken out. So you want to do things the way you want to do it. If other retaliate, they begin to tell you, oh, why should you do it? You're not supposed to do it. You're supposed to be respectful. You're supposed to be this. But when you are abusing someone, you don't know that time. So they have to go back to the way it ought to be. If you are in your personal whatever, you do whatever you like, but in as much it is a public thing, that it is constitutional, it has to be uniform. Why do we have uniform? Well, Nigeria is becoming a comedy country. I don't even see this country getting better. Trying to locate the nearest country, make a japa. Religion has eaten deep into our sense of reason. We allow things that should not be a problem to become a problem. It is a pity where this country is heading to. This is why Nigeria is not supposed to be one. Let everyone be on their own so that they can practice their religion and the way they want their culture to go. It is a good one. The decision of the Supreme Court should at all times be respected, and by the doctrine of share diseases, magistrates are bound to follow the decisions of higher courts. This is now where you know when they cherry pick some things and discard some. Yeah. Supreme Court calls this rubbish, knowing how sensitive religious matters is in this country. We will be watching the drama as it's being acted by actors in the temple of justice. Nigeria belongs to all of us. What is good for the goose is also good for the ganders. In our church, we also tie bell for waist for quick attention from God. Nigeria Chris. This is just the beginning of religiosity in Nigeria. Governments must stand on their feet now or expect total collapse of the standard way of life in this country. God bless you, Barrister, for being proud of your belief. There's no point plunging the nation into religious crisis and lawlessness. Wearing hijab is not indecent, offensive, and does not harm anyone. So the one with the mark on wear, and I gonna be offensive. If you want to protest, get your PVC and protest with your votes. Protest with your votes. No, they miss their religion with Nigeria politics. Please do not say it that way. Is wearing pastoral clothes offensive or indecent? Is a masquerade uniform offensive or harmful? The point you guys don't understand is that Nigeria is multi-religious. You have to strike a balance in whatever you do. Wearing pastor robe, a call for war. How many people did the lawyer harm with the pastor's robe? I don't understand. Tell him to go naked or go along with a shrine. Is his own cup of tea, either to sip or to eat. But we Muslims have no business with his dress. Okay, now if you don't have business with the dress, then the court, the judge should not even have a problem with his dressing. So guys, let's hear your opinion and have your take on this.